So in this question we have to represent these fractions on the number line, and as you can see the fractions are improper fractions. So for improper fractions we have to convert these fractions into mixed numbers first and then represent them on the number line. So this fraction 7 upon 2, 7 will be divided by 2, 2 3s are 6. So we know that we have the format quotient. In the numerator we have the remainder and here the divisor. So we write it 3 1 upon 2. So as we get the fraction, this improper fraction has been converted in mixed number, 3 integer 1 upon 2. Now we know that it will be between 3 and 4. So we write here 3, 4, 5. Now as the denominator is 2, we have to make 2 parts, and therefore we will mark here one line. This is 3, this is 3, 1 upon 2. And this is 3, 2 upon 2, so that is 4. Next fraction we have 16 upon 3. So 3 5s is 15, remainder is 1. So we get the fraction 5 1 upon 3, 5 integer 1 upon 3. So the fraction 16 upon 13 and a mixed number is 5 integer 1 upon 3. It will be between 5 and 6. And since the denominator is 3, we'll be marking 2 lines, so making 3 parts. This is 5, this is 5 1 upon 3, this is 5 1 upon 2 upon 3, and this is 5 3 upon 3. We need 5 1 upon 3. That is this point. Next fraction is 13 upon 4. So 13 divided by 4. 4 3s is 12, remainder is 1. So this is 3 integer 1 upon 4. So this fraction will be between 3 and 4. And the denominator is 4, so there will be 4 parts here, means 3 lines. So 1, 2, 3. And we need 3 integer 1 upon 4, so this is 3 integer 1 upon 4. This is 2 upon 4, 3 upon 4. So next, converting 15 upon 6 in a mixed number. 6 2s is 12, remainder is 3, so we get 2 integer 3 upon 6. So the fraction will be between 2 and 3. And denominator is 6, so we'll have to make 5 lines here, that is giving us 6 parts. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This is 6. 2 integer 3 upon 6. So this is 2. This is 1 upon 6, 2 upon 6, 3 upon 6. That is 2 integer 3 upon 6. Next question, we have to write equivalent fractions. So 4 equivalent fractions we have to write of these given fractions. To find equivalent fractions, we can either multiply both numerator and denominator by a number, and or we can divide them by a number if they are not in the simplest form. We have such examples, we'll see. 3 upon 5 is in the simplest form because the HCF is 1. So we multiply both numerator and denominator by a same non-zero number. So we multiply it by 2 into 2, we get 6 upon 10. Second, we can multiply that same fraction by 3. So we get 9 upon 15. Then we can multiply it by 5. We can multiply it by any non-zero number. If you multiply it by 0, it becomes 0. Therefore, non-zero number. And I started with 2 because if you multiply it by 1, we'll get the same fraction. So that's why we are multiplying it by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever numbers you can. 5 3s is 15 upon 5 5s is 25, and 3 upon 5 into 10, so we get 30 upon 50. So these are the fractions. 6 upon 10. So we can write the fractions equivalent. So 3 upon 5 is equals to 6 upon 10 equals to 9 upon 15 equals to 15 upon 25 and is equals to 30 upon 50. Next fraction is 1 upon 9. So multiplying it by 2. Both numerator and denominator by same number. Then 1 upon 9 into 5. So 5 upon 45. 1 upon 9 into say 10. So 10 upon 90 and 1 upon 9 into 100. So 100 upon 900. So we get the fractions 1 upon 9 equals to 2 upon 18 equals to 5 upon 45 equals to 10 upon 90 equals to 100 upon 900. So these are the equivalent fractions. Next, 64 upon 80. Now here the number is big and 64 and 80 is not, 64 upon 80 is not in the simplest form. So we can divide it instead of multiplying it, because if you multiply, now the multiplication will be difficult because big numbers are there. So what we'll do is we'll divide them. We can divide these numbers by 2. So we get 32 upon 40. So 32 upon 40 is a equivalent fraction to 64 upon 80. 32 upon 40 can again be divided by 2. So we get 16 upon 20. This is also equivalent fraction to this. 16 upon 20 can again be divided by 2. So we get 8 upon 10. This can again be divided by 2. So we get 4 upon 5. Now 4 upon 5 is in the simplest form. And we have got 4 fractions. If it is in simplest form and we need more fractions, so we can multiply it by some other number. Okay. So we have 64 upon 80 is equal to 32 upon 40, which is equal to 16 upon 20, which is equal to 8 upon 10 and is equal to 4 upon 5. Next fraction is again not in the simplest form. So we can divide this also by 2. If it is divisible by some other number, we can divide it. So after dividing, we get 54 upon 60. 54 upon 60 can be divided by 2 again. So we get 27 upon 30. Then 27 upon 30. Now 27 is not divisible by 2. 30 is divisible, but 27 is not divisible by 2. But 27 and 30 is having a common factor, that is 3. So we will divide it by 3. So 3 9s are, 3 10s are. And 9 upon 10 is not divisible by any other factor. It is not having any common factor. 9 upon 10 is in simplest form. But we have got only 3 factors. So we want one more factor. So we will not divide, we will multiply it by, say we can multiply it by 2. So we get 80 upon 20. So we have got the 4 fractions equivalent. So 108 upon 120 is equal to 54 upon 60, which is equal to 27 upon 30, which is equal to 9 upon 10 is equal to 18 upon 20. So these will be the equivalent fractions. In this question also we have to find equivalent fraction. As you can see, write an equivalent fraction for. But here a condition is given. We have to write 4 upon 5, the equivalent fraction for 4 upon 5, but denominator should be 24. So if we write it like this, say 4 upon 5 equivalent to numerator is 24, denominator we have to find. So from 4 to 24, how we go up to that number? 4 से 24 जाने के लिए हमको क्या मल्टीप्लाई करना है? To find that, divide 24 by 4. So 4 6 is 24. So it is multiplied by 6. So here also we multiply by 6. 5 6 is 30. So that's how we get 24 upon 30. Next fraction है 7 upon 8. Equivalent fraction चाहिए है. Denominator should be 80. यहाँ पे numerator दिया था, denominator यहाँ दिया हुआ है 80. So we need here a numerator. But first we need to find by what the denominator is multiplied. So denominator is multiplied by, you can see 8 into 10 is 80. There is no need to divide. आपको चाहिए तो आप divide कर सकते हो. So here also we multiply by 10. 7 into 10 is 70. Next fraction है 9 upon 2. Equivalent fraction numerator में चाहिए है 81. So what will be the denominator? Now you can again, if you want, you can divide. 9 9s is 81. So here it is multiplied by 9. So here also we multiply by 9. 9 2s is 18. Last fraction we have here 3 upon 11. Denominator is given 121. What will be the numerator? So to reach here from 11 to 121, we have to see what we have to multiply. So 121 divided by 11, it is 11. If you want, you can divide like this. So we get 11. 11 into 11. So here also we multiply by 11. So 3 into 11 is 33. Next question. Write in simplest form. These fractions we have to write in the simplest form. So we have to divide if they can be divided. If not, that is only the simplest form. So 85 upon 35. We can find the HCF and divide. If not, we can divide it by the smallest prime number possible. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, whatever number is possible. So 85 and 35 can be divided by 5. So if we divide by 5, we get 5 7s are 5 1s are and 5 7. So we get 17 upon 7. 17 upon 7, they are not having any other factor common. Next, this can be divided by 11. 11 1s are 11 9s are. So we get 9 upon 1, which is 9. Then 24 upon 8. We can divide it by 2. We can divide it by 4. Whatever numbers you can, smallest number से भी divide कर सकते हो. HCF find करके करोगे तो भी चलेगा. So this can be divided by 2. So 2 1s are 2 2s are 2. And when you are dividing, when you divide the numerator by 2, you have to divide it the denominator also by 2. I am not writing this step. If you want, I'll just show it here. So 2 12s are 2 5s are 2 4s are. Again it can be divided by 2. So 2 6s are 2 1s are and 2 7s are. Sorry, 2 2s are and 2 7s are. Then it can be divided by 3. So 3 2s are and 3 9s are. Now they are not having any common factor. 2 upon 9. Now if we want, so 24 upon 108 divided by 2. So we get 12 upon 54. So we got 12 and 54. Then I have divided it by 12 upon 54 divided by 2 again. We got 6 upon 27. Then that was divided by 3 because 27 is not divisible by 2, but 6 and 27 are having common factor 3. So we get 2 upon 9. 2 upon 9 is the answer. So you can do it like this also, you can do it like this also, whatever is comfortable. 56 and 77. So this can be divided by 2, but this cannot be divided by 2. This is divisible by 7, this is also divisible by 7. So 7 1s are 7 1s are, so 7 11s are, and 7 7 8s are. So we have 8 upon 11. Now 8 and 11 HCF is 1. Next is compare. Now in compare we have seen that if the denominators are same, we compare the numerator. If numerators are same, we compare the denominator. Or if denominators are not same, we can make the denominators same. Or the fourth method we have seen is cross multiplication. So here as you can see 11 upon 4, 11 upon 5, the numerator is same. Now when the numerator is same, the fraction with smaller denominator is greater. So therefore 11 upon 4 is greater than 11 upon 5. We can also use the method of cross multiplication. So 11 into 5 is 55 and 11 into 4 is 44. Now 11 into 5 means this is multiplied here. So this 55 is representing this fraction and 11 into 4. So जिस fraction का numerator है वो value उस fraction के लिए represent कर रही है. यहाँ का numerator है into denominator ये लिए तो ये value इसके लिए है. So therefore 55 is greater. Therefore 11 upon 4 is greater. Here the denominators are same. When the denominators are same, जिसका numerator greater रहेगा वो fraction greater रहेगा. यहाँ पे उल्टा था, जिसका denominator छोटा है वो fraction बड़ा है. यहाँ पे जिसका numerator बड़ा है वो fraction ही बड़ा रहेगा. So directly you can write this is smaller than 17 upon 3. Last question है 8 upon 3 and 7 upon 4. Last question and compare. Now here neither the numerator is same nor the denominator. So we have to make the denominator same. For that we need LCM of the denominator, or we can use the cross multiplication method. So here we will use the cross multiplication. So 8 into 4. 8 into 4. Now यहाँ पे numerator किसका है? इसका. तो ये value इसके लिए है. So 8 into 4 is 32. And on this side 7 into 3. 7 3 is 21. So इसकी वैल्यू ये 21 इसकी वैल्यू है क्योंकि 7 न्यूमरेटर इस फ्रैक्शन का. जिस फ्रैक्शन का न्यूमरेटर है वो वैल्यू उस फ्रैक्शन के लिए है. So 32 representing this. So this is greater. Therefore 8 upon 3 is greater than 7 upon 4. ये फाइनल लिखना जरूरी है. अगर आप 32 upon 21 लिख के छोड़ दोगे तो फाइनल आंसर नहीं आया, मार्क्स कट होते हैं. एंड अगर आप एलसीएम मेथड यूज कर रहे हैं तब भी फाइनल फ्रैक्शन में लिखना जरूरी है. In this question we have to arrange the fraction in descending order. Descending order में arrange करना है. Means we have to compare. For comparison or like arrangement, we have to make the fractions like fractions first. Then we have to arrange them as per the numerators. So like fraction बनाने के लिए first step हमारी होती है LCM of denominator. LCM of denominators. Denominator we have 3. Repeat हो रहा है, so we won't take that. 2, 4. 2, 3 and 4 का LCM. Common division method we are using here. So LCM will be 2 into 2 into 3, that is 12. Now this fraction, in the denominator we are going to bring this 12. सभी denominators को हमको 12 बनाना है. So for that we will multiply 3 into 4 is 12. So numerator denominator same number से multiply होगा. Next 5 upon 3 into 4, 1 upon 2 into 6, 3 upon 4 into 3, and last fraction is 5 upon 2 into 6. So therefore we get 8 upon 12, here 20 upon 12, 6 upon 12, 9 upon 12 and 30 upon 12. We have to arrange. Now here all the denominators are same. We have to compare the numerators only. सबसे बड़ा न्यूमरेटर सबसे बड़ा फ्रैक्शन होगा, सबसे छोटा न्यूमरेटर सबसे छोटा फ्रैक्शन होगा. So we have to arrange in descending order. Descending order means starting from the greatest going towards the smallest. इसमें greatest number है हमारा 30. So 30/12. Here we'll give the symbol. This is the greatest fraction. Second number हमारा है 20. So 20/12. Next we have 9. Next we have 8. And the last, the smallest one, 6/12. So this is the arrangement for this fractions. Actual fractions हमको ये दिए हैं, so that will be our final answer. Final answer हमको वही fractions लिखने हैं जो हमें पहले दिए. So 30/12. 30/12 किसको रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है? यहां से देखते हैं. 5/2. Then 20/12 is representing 5/3. यानी 30/12 is equivalent to 5/2. 20/12 is equivalent to 5/3. Next is 9/12, which is actually 3/4, equivalent to 3/4. Then we have 8/12, that is 2/3. And the last one, 6/12, that is 1/2. So that will be our final answer.